Things are looking a little kinky here today on Crypto Comics, all you beautiful people in Webtown. This is the Avengelyne Warrior Nun Areala crossover from Maximum Press. Believe it or not, there is a Warrior Nun Areala Avengelyne crossover from Antarctic Press also that followed this beautiful story. And a beautiful story it is. This is from November of 1996. As you can see, beautiful cover by Rob Liefeld. This was plotted by Rob Liefeld and Robert Napton, scripted by Robert Napton, with pencils by Dan Frega and Michael Chang. The story so far. Avengelyne is a fallen angel who has been sent to Earth as punishment for her sins. Once a fearsome member of God's war host, Avengelyne must now live as a mortal, albeit with extraordinary physical strength. Determined to redeem herself in the eyes of her heavenly Father, Avengelyne has been battling the forces of darkness ever since her fall to Earth. Armed with her faith and the sword of the Spirit, Earth's demons now regard Avengelyne as their most fearsome enemy. A member of the Vatican's elite warrior nun sect, Sister Shannon has assumed the mantle of Warrior Nun Areala, the first of this warrior class of protectors. Guided by her faith and empowered by the spirit of the original Areala, Shannon employs a vast array of weaponry, including her cybernetic arm, to battle the demonic forces which threaten to corrupt her world. So this is absolutely like the ultimate crossover if you are looking for a religious comic. Man, this is it, right? Connecticut. For years, this lovely state has been a haven for the countless people who work in New York City, but escape its pressures at the end of every day by commuting home to this serene countryside. But recently, this tranquil setting has become the sanctuary for a different kind of New York expatriate. The city's wayward demons.
I'm telling you she's here. She knows this is our hive. You're wrong. Avengelyne will never find us. This abandoned school is the perfect place to devise our plan to depose Lord Belial and take over New York City. It's in the air, I tell you. I'd know the smell of an angel anywhere. The dreaded one is here.
The dreaded one. This is what the demons call her. For months now, she has been grappling with the most insidious of their kind, principally the cadre led by the nefarious demon, Lord Belial. Before that, she was the Seraph Avengelyne, an elite warrior angel in God's army who slew the devil's legions at will. And though her creator has now cast her out of heaven to live among men, her war against evil goes on. I knew it! For weeks I'd been sensing the congregation of dark powers in this region. I knew I'd find a demon enclave here, but no more. Tonight they'll be driven back into the shadows from which they came. Followers of the dragon, your time on earth is at an end. Prepare to join your brethren in purgatory.
I told you, it's her. Will you shut up?
And then they fight.
Look at her. She's too powerful. Let's get out of here. Hey, wait for me.
Hurry up. And so they run like little chicken butts. Elsewhere, in another place and time, this demon looks awesome.
You cannot win, warrior nun. You may be master of the sword, but I am the master of a greater power, the black arts.
Silence, Sojan. As long as I serve God, I will always have dominion over your kind. Her name is Sister Shannon, and this is her world. It is a world much like Avengelyne's, where demons slither in the shadows in search of new souls to corrupt and ultimate power to attain. Shannon is a member of an elite set of protectors, the Vatican's warrior nuns. Recently, she has been given the honorary title, Areala, for it is the spirit of that very first warrior nun which now empowers her being.
Enough of this. Farewell, Areala. I will see you again, in the future.
No! Whenever I battle Sojan, he conjures a teleportation gateway and escapes. That's not going to happen this time. So she goes into the gateway with him. Connecticut, on Avengelyne's Earth.
Oh, yes. This is the right place. I can already feel the presence of my kind. This will be the perfect place to recover from my battle with that wretched Areala. Now I must find shelter.
And she falls out of the portal. I feel so dizzy. Traveling through the vortex was like being thrown into a raging river. I just wonder where the current has brought me. One thing is certain. According to my scanner, Sojan is close by. Meanwhile, Not far from the clearing where Areala just arrived, Avengelyne is preparing to return to the city. The dragon must be disappointed with these two followers. They were the easiest prey I've ever hunted. At least this community will be free from their malevolent presence. Huh? Another demon? I didn't sense him before. I have to find him. I cannot let even one of these fiends survive. A short time later, this house, I sense its history. Only recently it flourished with activity. A family lived here. Then demons came and drove them from it. They converted it into one of their lairs. The demon I'm searching for has sought refuge here. There is something odd about this minion of the dragon. He is unlike any demon I've sensed before. It's as if he doesn't quite belong here. A typical demon sanctuary. They didn't take long to desecrate what was once a loving home. Yet there are still faint reminders of what this house was like before. Children playing, parents laughing, and now this is all that remains.
Thud!
That came from underground. There's a basement somewhere. That's where he's hiding, shortly in the backyard. These old houses are confusing. The way into the basement must be out here somewhere.
You should have never traversed my dimensional gateway, Areala. After tonight, you'll never trouble me again.
I'm not dead yet, Sojan.
Then it's time to remedy that situation.
Let her go!
You should feel honored, Areala. God's fallen angel has come to rescue you. I don't know how you found me this quickly, Avengelyne. Your reputation as the most skilled of the war host is well deserved. I haven't the strength to fight both you and the nun, but once I've dispensed with her, I will return, and you will come to know the might of Sojan.
We're not talking about cross-gen comics here, just so we're clear. This isn't cross-gen comics. He's Sojan. I'm warning you, demon! Let her go! And he opens his portal, but they jump through it. Gasp! Ah!
Ha 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 ha! Foolish woman!
And is this not a beautiful two-page spread? Just marvel at the glory of that for a second. It's two-page spreads like this that make me fall in love with comics all over again. Gorgeous. Gorgeous art. Are you all right, miss? Avengelyne. Yes, I'm all right. But how did we survive the fall? The gem in my mechanical arm generated a force field which cushioned our landing. It is the spirit of Areala protecting us. Mechanical hand? Exactly what kind of nun are you?
I warn you not to follow me, Angel. Even with my depleted strength, I shall draw the blood of you and the damned Areala.
I hope they're filming Godzilla or something, and these two are in a... I thought this was a hot tub when I first looked at it, but I guess they're in the back of a car getting ready to get a little freaky-deaky with it.
Halt, we are the police.
Translated from Japanese, courtesy of Matt Hawkins. We are the New Tokyo Prefectural Defense Force. You are ordered to surrender immediately.
Another time, ladies. I'll leave you to deal with the police.
The mutant is getting away. Open fire. Hi!
I have to rest before I can use my dimensional jump again. Another transportation this soon could be fatal.
Thanks for the help, Avengelyne. I'll handle it from here. Wait a minute, sister.
This should discourage them from following me. Kaboom!
Got a big kaboom there. Gone, but he couldn't have gotten far. I've never seen a city like this before. I recognize it. It's Tokyo, Japan. We've definitely returned to my world, but the technology seems slightly more advanced. It must be your future, then. Damn Sojan. He's always escaped me by using his gateway. I thought he was merely teleporting from place to place. I never realized he was traveling through different dimensions in time. He seemed to know a great deal about you, Avengelyne. Why did he refer to you as God's fallen angel? I served the Lord in his angelic army. Anyway, we have discussed all of this before. If you did not pay attention, last week we did the Avengelyne Origins from Avengelyne number 0 that explains why she fell from heaven. Go check that out if you're curious. It also features phenomenal art, just like we're seeing here. So they jack this police transport ship, and they fly away. Minutes later, I'm picking him up on my scanner, Avengelyne. I see him. He's about 3 levels below us. I think it's time we tested some of this sled's artillery, don't you? You know, you're certainly not like any nun I've ever met before. I am a warrior nun, sworn to God's service. I don't know how many demons you've encountered, Avengelyne, but as you can see, Sojan's a cunning opponent. He isn't going to go quietly. Just catch up with him and leave the rest to me. I'm all too familiar with his kind. Can you catch him before he enters that building? I don't think so. We're going to have to land. Shannon, look out! Whoa! Hold tight, Avengelyne. The controls are frozen. Crash! I'm sorry, are you? Yeah, they're all right. They're all right. They're going to go find this guy. They're going to go fight him. And he's going to get the drop on them instead. Welcome, Sojourn! Slash. A fat slash, too. Brutal. Right to the throat. I take it you weren't expecting to find us here.
This isn't over, woman. Time is mine to command.
No, Sojourn. Your time has finally run out.
Can't teleport. Still too weak.
Here, Sojourn. Taste a sampling of true power. I shall unleash the very essence of Areala to consume you. Your journey through the ages is over, Sojourn. The time has come for thee to reap.
Oh!
He'll trouble no one ever again. But there's just one problem, Avengelyne. I know. Now we're trapped here, in this time. Well, I could think of worse places. Have you ever eaten sushi before? Shortly. So that's what happened, Sister Akiko. But now we're stuck here. No, Shannon. In this area, we of the Warrior Nun sect have time travel devices which can easily emulate Sojan's power. We can send you and Avengelyne back home whenever you like. I guess we'll have to postpone the sushi for another time, Shannon. We can leave after all. Why rush back, Avengelyne? I'm sure we can find a restaurant around here. Just think. Now time is on our side. So, this is a complete one-shot, but you also have the Warrior Nun Areala Avengelyne crossover that was done by Antarctic Press, which is going to be a completely different story than this one, which, you know, that's cool. I think it's cool. Mark Peyorio. There he is. Nightmare. Reintroduced in the pages of Avengelyne number 6, the Nightmare has become a reoccurring character in the pages of the ongoing Avengelyne series. Many of you may be wondering if this is the same man from the original Nightmare Limited series, but you'll just have to wait and see. So there's a little hint for you of what's coming up in Avengelyne from Maximum Press. Avengelyne number 8, Avengelyne Armageddon number 1 of 3, Cabot Bloodhunter I don't have, Glory 18 I don't have, Passover 1 of 2. I guess I got to go check out number 2. I was not prepared to see that in here. I thought there was only the 1. Prophet Cable 1 of 2. I don't actually have that. I wonder if it's good. I've got a lot of other crossovers from Maximum Press and Rob Liefeld's Extreme Studios, but this is one I'm missing. There's Armageddon. Yeah, we know about that. Oh, there's that Shaft toy. Get it while you can. Incredible Hulk versus the Avengers. So this is obviously when Heroes Reborn was occurring in the Marvel Universe. You can check that out here on Crypto Comics when Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee returned to the House of Ideas and put out some really good content for 6 months to a year. In my opinion, at least. There's that Prophet Cable again. Ooh, I cannot wait to get to Captain America. Unfortunately, Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month is almost over. We just have a few days left here, folks. And we're not going to be able to get to this awesome Captain America series that Rob and Jeff Loeb did for Marvel. But I'm going to find a way to fit it in no matter what, because I love all you beautiful people in Webtown. Oh, there's that Prophet toy. Why is he dressed like he's some futuristic Russian guard? Odd. Anyway, Avengelyne, Warrior Nun, Areala. I liked it. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I liked it. It was fun. It was simple. It was self-contained. It's what I like in a comic book, you know? The art was absolutely off the charts in this book, and I couldn't be more impressed. It's convinced me I need to pick up the second crossover published by Antarctic Press and see what happens with Warrior Nun, Areala, and Avengelyne in there. Well, if you had a good time here, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, hit the ding dong for notifications, and then thumb your way over to megawattcomic.com and support your boy Crypto Comics. Time is running out for you to jump on board the crypto train and back my comic book, Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun. Now available on Kickstarter. Go read about it. I'm confident that both you and any kids in your family will have a great time in the exciting Lucha Libre monster-filled universe of Megawatt. Just check out megawattcomic.com. And as always, come back here later tonight for a look at a totally awesome Halloween comic book as we get closer and closer to that wonderful, wonderful night when all the little ghosts and goblins of the world get to scamper out and collect some candy from all you adults. And I will happily share some of my favorite memories from the many different comic book universes we traverse here at Crypto Comics. Every day at noon, as usual, just like clockwork, Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month. In the evenings, it's going to be some Halloween fun. So I will see you later tonight and tomorrow, each and every day, right back here at Crypto Comics.